Alrighty, looks like we're live, so hello everyone, Neighborly here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV.
Yes.
Well, last time we left off, well, we are getting towards the finish line.
Yes, yes. We are very much near the end of Endwalker.
Mm-hmm.
Or Post Endwalker, more accurately. We
Yep.
shall soon be towards the end of the dawntrail.
Yeah, which means by that point I'm gonna be switching from doing a lot of stuff on Reaper to doing it on Viper.
Luckily, Viper has a way simpler rotation.
True.
And there is a special quest, actually, partway through part 1 of Dawntrail. It was partway through part 2. You'll understand that you will be informed when the quest is, when the specific quest comes up. But make sure you're definitely on Viper when you do it, because you get specific dialogue during the fight. It is a duty, by the way, so you're going to be soloing it.
Ah. Well, that'll be a
So
lot easier.
do not fuck it up.
I can only promise to try.
I hope you like hoping you like solo fights, Nay, because this is a solo fight. You'll understand soon enough. Them's good noodles. That's good eating. Actually, these noodles taste like plastic, but you know, having barely eaten anything all day, it's anything. Cardboard box with pizza tastes good.
Okay, picking up the first of the remaining quests in Defiance of Fate. Yeah, good to see you again, Runar, and yeah, not exactly a social call. It's supposed to go with a great plan is in motion, and the Knights Blessed deserve to know. yes, I'm reminded of one of the reasons why I like Runar. So I do hope that it still manages to make enough leeway with her research to have that fateful reunion with him. And for these kinds of missions, this is one of the reasons why I'm glad I got myself a proper keyboard, because trying to type things in on controller is such a pain.
You got yourself a keyboard?
I play on Xbox. Remember?
This is why it's surprised that you got yourself a keyboard.
Yeah. I got myself a USB keyboard that I plugged into the Xbox so I can use that for typing.
Huh. Yeah, it got itself a USB keyboard back from PS2 days. Play Half-Life on the PlayStation, so doesn't sound too different. Then again, you could use keyboard and mouse on Half-Life on the PlayStation. It was weird because the aiming was inverted. You're looking up and down was on inverted Y axis. Freaking weird. You did get free auto aim though, because of like the weird, because they got the lock-on feature from Half-Life. But yes, probably because the new aiming is different on a PlayStation than it is on PC. So, since those days, I haven't exactly seen anything else that's really had battle with keyboard and mouse on console games.
Yeah, never tried putting a mouse to console games, but yeah, keyboard is definitely very useful to have for things that require typing.
Rare to see anything really on a console that requires a keyboard at all.
Yeah.
Most of the compatible keyboards are usually for like internet browsing. Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much the only time I used a keyboard for anything on console meant I was playing some kind of a game that had a text chat in there.
Fair enough.
So, In most cases, those are always an MMO Final Fantasy game.
Oh.
When I do finally get to Dawn Trail, I'm going to decide what glam I want to be running for that one.
So this is the flood of light. I don't remember much of the time when darkness consumed the 13th. Just the cold and the emptiness.
Zero? Are you all right?
I'm fine. You're the one who stopped this.
Oh, no. No. That was the first Oracle of Light, Minfilia. She's since left us, but I inherited her power and legacy.
I see. Let's get started then, shall we?
The other transmitters are set. Whenever you're ready.
Such radiant light. It's almost too much for one steeped in darkness, like me.
Whatever may have happened in the past, you're still here, Zero. Alive. What you couldn't do yesterday, you might still do today.
If this power were mine to wield.
I will not succumb! Not to darkness! Not to light! Zero! She's taken light into herself.
Oh dear.
Her body struggles to contain it. She needs help. Thank goodness. How do you feel?
Better now, I think.
Zero, that was kind of reckless.
Then you're very, very lucky. Whatever possessed you to do that?
Have we ever known
I
Zero
had
not
to know if I could command the light. If I could change my fate.
You raise a fair point.
Once, I would never have dared to dream it. But your friendship and your trust has helped me to see new possibilities. In myself and everything else. Perhaps that's why, when I beheld this world once damned yet saved, I saw the potential for mine to be saved as well.
Oh, excuse me.
To become a world where
Finish the
light and
noodles,
darkness
pretty
are in
good, actually.
harmony, and life flourishes. A world where we're not consumed by insatiable hunger, but filled with hope for what we might create together. If I had the strength, perhaps I could make such a dream reality. Perhaps I could awaken us from this endless nightmare. That's what possessed me.
If that's your heartfelt desire, then you mustn't be afraid to share it. There was a time when I lacked the courage. To voice my desires was to burden those I love, or so I convinced myself. But then I met those who believed in me. They helped me to believe in myself, and find the strength to live. And so long as I'm alive, I know that I'll be fine. No matter how dire things seem. No matter where I am. To be able to think that brought me peace. And it's a blessing I owe entirely to my friends.
Those who believe in us. I will remember your words. I know all too well that there's a limit to what we can achieve alone.
As a friend, I'd like to help you fulfill your dream. If you wish to take in more light, I can keep the power in check and help your body accept it.
I mean, it worked well enough for me.
Ah, yes. You mentioned having to absorb light. That you still live is proof of her ability.
Yeah, not gonna mention that in the process of absorbing all that life, I nearly killed myself, and had to go through rather extraordinary means in order to turn that around.
Right then. I'm counting on you.
But the amount of light Zero's looking to take in hopefully shouldn't be at the same level of an entire realm's worth of light wardens.
Here I go. I can feel it. The light's warmth welling within me.
Then I believe it worked.
With this power, I will return to the void and fight for the world that once was, and for those I hold dear.
Next quest, back to action. So that's one more quest down, so that should be 4 left. Alright, breach has arrived. Time to go on the offensive.
All is in readiness. Without further ado then. Light from beyond the rift, shine forth and banish the darkness.
Excellent. The tower is replete with light from the Bath Areng. Commencing transmission. It works! Light is flowing into the void!
May this light illuminate your way.
You can do it, Zero. I believe in you.
Look, an opening.
It worked. Let us waste no time and sally forth. Alas, I fear the breach may be too narrow for you, Vritra.
For a blessing, I prepared my simulacrum for such an eventuality.
My true form shall stand guard here while we explore the chasm. 'Tis faint, but I sense the presence of a dragon. No doubt my sister's essence trapped within Zeromus. Not where she was held captive before, but somewhere much deeper.
The descent will not be so easy this time. The chasm swarms with void scent.
Summoned by Golbez, perhaps, or born of the residual darkness.
However they came to be, we shall cut a path through them. Is everyone ready? Zero?
That light should shine in the void once more.
No single one of us could have made it so. Only by joining hands were we able to kindle this light.
Do you see, Golbez? We needn't damn others to save ourselves. You knew this once, surely, when you tried to befriend me. When you were one of the precious few left willing to trust in another. But that man is gone. And in his place, a mockery of his beliefs. It's the same as before. Though we walk different paths, we seek the same destination. And yet... there is something I must know. A truth that lies waiting in the dark.
One more down, so that should be 3 more. And now that we're out of cutscene land, hello, Aliasen, welcome to the stream. Down in the dark. And judging by the fact we got a nice little art piece, I'm going to assume we've got a duty coming up.
Mayhaps. Perhaps. A possible duty, yes.
I mean, we still
And shall it be attention?
Yeah, I mean, we still need the 100 tomestone dungeon to run, so this is pretty much the only spot left to put it.
Maybe. It might be. It might be. But is there any confirmation of this?
The lunar subterrane.
Now available, does it say?
Yep.
Already queuing us up now.
Now, the wait for the duty finder to pop. can't but wonder what kind of foes we'll be facing this time. Will we get that fight with Zeramus, or will Zeramus be saved for his own thing? And oop, there goes the pop.
It's been a while since playing Lunar Subterrane. That's an interesting cluster, that Mikota, yeah. What do you say that? What is that Mikota, anyway? We're healer, right? Oh yeah, there. You haven't seen him yet. But they're a very interesting looking Mikota. How'd you unlock Laliho, anyway? It hasn't unlocked Laliho yet.
If I remember correctly, that's from doing the quests with the dwarves.
Which ones? You have any idea how little that narrows it down,
That that would be the Allied Society quests.
Oh, come on!
If I remember correctly, it's been a while, so I'd have to look it up and double check.
Allied Society, really?
I'll look it up after we're done with duty to confirm.
Well then, Laliho it is! That's
Okay.
an elf?
I was just gonna say, that's an elf?
sound of the symbols, he's not projecting. You probably already figured that. Oh, shit.
Ow.
Ha! Knew it! Okay, here we go, here's it.
And Doom got me.
You forgot the location of the hexing saves, didn't you?
Yeah.
You gotta pay attention to those. Safe. Okay, here. You've got to choose a square where the hexing saves are not overlapping. Because they obviously travel in a straight line. They'll attack any adjacent square. As you can see, that was an adjacent square to at least 2 of the squares. Yep, hexing saves are coming. Shit. There is... Okay. There we go, that was almost close.
Yeah, I just noticed the healer went down.
Yeah, healer kinda got fucked at the last bit. Those hexing saves are no joke. Fortunately, they're a pretty simple mechanic once you actually once you know that they're there, but first time hit can be pretty nasty. But they're easy to figure out. They're a really simple one to figure out. So it's not actually that hard to realize they're there. Oh, sweet. Yeah, the hexing saves aren't that that hard to avoid, but if you're not expecting them,
Hurry,
they can
Golbez!
really
The
fuck
city
you.
is already overrun. First the villages and now the capital. Nothing is exempt from their avarice. King and country!
Oh. And sorry, Zayla, if I might end up missing some of your comments. I only have a single screen, so I'm only a limited space to have everything running and keeping track of everything.
Because I've tried up on stuff. Not a lot of solution, but it's
there.
Oh, you know, you could save up for NPC. Take a while, but you know, put some money aside and get half a year or so.
I mean,
depending on costs.
That's kind of my goal of what's gonna be what to do after after the move is done. First, upgrade from the potato to, well, probably gonna end up being more of a budget option, but it's still gonna be better than the potato.
I think not.
Nah. Save up and get a good budget. Going budget is never gonna do anything. And that is the personal experience. You don't want to throw corners and upgrade to PPC. That is a mistake that a lot of people make. Obviously don't go ridiculously over budget, like demanding levels like graphics card and stuff, but you want to go at least. Otherwise it'll basically be only a stopgap and in only a year or so. It'll be the potato point 2 that we're talking about. You want something that'll last for a while without needing the upgrade, I guess, because it will just basically how fast take advantage. It will be a case of God talking about the potato, talking about in a year's time, talking about the new potato.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, it's still gonna be a pre-built one.
True. Fair, but like you don't want to go like wholly budget. You want something that you're really actually and it works. So you know, don't get out of it.
This one is dangerous. Have care, Golbez.
Oh no, not this guy.
Yeah.
Take heed of the stone pillars, Nay. Also take note of that attack, or it knocks it back. Unavoidable. Keep the dog leg. Shit. Okay. 2 pillars. Ow.
Whew.
Jack.
Hold still, you son of a bitch.
Look out! Quicksand! Oh, this is gonna sting like the dickens. to attack me now. Okay, any of those ones that lit in red, he's going after them. Ah. That would be a bad idea. Shit! Ow! Misjudged the distance of the knockback. Not again! The quicksand is a unique attack, definitely.
Well, definitely.
In the privacy of its own thoughts, it is wondering how many people they fan out of that. Okay, big boy. Oh, that was good.
That they command such terrible beasts bodes ill. We've no time to lose. Such destruction. If only we had returned sooner. I dare say we'll be faster if we split up.
Oh, that's one thing you never do. Never split the party.
Yep. Split the party and you're asking for trouble.
Yeah, actually happened in the D&D one-shot. I told you about it. Ended up, well, actually, to be fair, this was a less intentionally splitting the party, more like a failing a roll. Failed the Constitution save. Ended up falling asleep and then stuck in a nightmare realm. The rest of the, I mean, it means, to be fair, okay, to be fair, it was just a temporary debuff in the case of, personally, you know, its own character, that one of our rogues ended up getting drunk and falling asleep, because, you know, we're using booze to stave off the debuff effect. Hey, assholes, fuck these guys. We're using booze as one of our things to fight off this debuff to basically prevent us from turning into zombies. because it contained sugar. And turned out sugar was the thing that was like this curative thing that would prevent us from turning into these like scarecrow zombie things. Thing is after drinking two booze, ended up just basically just falling asleep. Like after failing a constitution save. And because our enemy is quite literally a nightmare being, its character ended up trapped in the nightmare realm.
Oh dear.
Yeah, quite literal out-of-body experience. The party eventually getting an NPC. Like in the next session, we had an NPC coming with us. Like basically bring the party and, you know, and basically the waking body as well. So basically, in next session, on its own turn, it basically what it had to do was like hoof it back over to its body and wake up. Or its character had to do that at least. And basically like to get rid of the like 80% negative debuff.
So be it. I will fight you with all my strength.
That was a really bad debuff actually, but it was really fun.
Golbez. Ether to fortify my blade. I need power. Light or dark, it matters not. This can't be happening. Not to you. Such savagery ill suits you. My friend.
Damn it.
My hero. I will stop you even should it cost me my life. You've weathered this before. Let's see how you fare now.
Thank you, invincibility frames, for a short while after being ported in.
Look at you.
So, I'll not be bested. Not this day.
Look out!
Prepare yourself.
That doesn't look good.
No, it's not.
It's over, my friend.
Okay. Those Lala legs slowing you down, Nay?
You've weathered this before. Let's see how you fare now.
this attack.
Even so, I'll not be bested. Not this day. Prepare yourself. It's over, my friends. Let's see how you fare now.
Woo. So I managed to get through that with only wiping on the wiping, but dying on the first boss. I'm gonna take that as a little bit of a win.
Why? Why you and not me? You were the best of us. A paragon of virtue. I could never hope to be your equal. I am only the knight I am because of you. Because you believed in me. You would not wish to become a monster, preying upon those who fought to protect. But neither can I bring myself to kill you. So rest easy, my friend, and entrust your legacy to me. You will never die. This I swear. Through me your name shall live on, as the hero who saves the world.
We've been released from the memory, 'twould seem.
If Golbez was the one sealed in this memoria, then the one we've been fighting is...
No more than an imposter playing at hero.
Durante, I presume.
A name long since lost to time. History shall remember only Golbez. Come what may, I shall deliver the world its salvation, and I will not suffer you to interfere.
You seek to free all souls from the purgatory of undeath. And to that end, you would invade another world. While I cannot condone your methods, I understand your motive full well. For I'm driven by the same. I too wish to save our world. I too once thought I had to bear the burden by myself. That I had no choice but to walk my path alone. But I was wrong. We may yet strive together towards our shared goal. If you would reconsider your course.
If you possessed power which transcended that of Zeromus, then perhaps I would. But you do not. No, you are but another Voidsent like me. And what is a candle before the sun?
Perhaps we aren't all-powerful, and cannot effect great change in an instant. Even so.
Great change is what we need. Aught less has no meaning. Having glimpsed our past, you should understand as well as any. As Golbez, I dedicated myself to ending the Contra Memoria. I fought the corrupted Memoriates and attempted to redeem those twisted by their power. Yet try as I might, I was powerless to make any meaningful change. 'Twas then, when I was floundering in despair, that she appeared. The Ascian Igeom.
Of course, the Ascians.
What? Oh yeah.
Even with us having effectively beaten them, we're still feeling the remnants of their bullshit.
Claiming to know how to excise the source of our woes, she showed me to the moon, where the servant of light abided. 'Twas he and his ilk who had granted men unnatural powers, she said, and now prolonged the war. Believing her every word, I struck him down and caused darkness to engulf the world.
So basically, you're just one of many in the long line of people who got duped by the Ascians, and
Pretty much, yeah.
ended up causing the flood of darkness to take over your world.
What? Then it was you who...
As Emmett Selk once told us, the 13th was the Ascians' first attempt at a rejoining, before they fully understood the mechanisms at play. They failed because they sought only to awaken the sundered Zodiac without instigating a calamity in the source. The darkness they unleashed had nowhere else to go.
Having left a ruin of our world, the Ascian fled. I was a fool to trust them, to trust in others. Since that day, I have sought the means to undo my mistake. The world may be beyond saving, but I would at least restore the Great Flow. The dragon was an extraordinary windfall, a veritable font of ether that expedited my endeavors time and again. But it wasn't enough to achieve my objective. Far from it. For an eternity, I had to bide my time. But the day finally came when I acquired the power I sought. The remnants of the Ascians' god sealed within the moon suddenly dispersed into ether. With that ether, Zeromus could be conceived, and driven by the dragon's longing for home, it shall soon arise to destroy the barrier between worlds. Thus will the way open to the promised land, and the death we have been too long denied. Thus will I, Golbez, bring salvation to all.
So that is all you have left.
Say what you will. You cannot stop Zeromus's awakening.
Even if we can't stop the awakening, we can still kill it once it's awake.
Huh.
We're going after him, aren't we?
Aye. That's why we came, after all. And besides... when someone believes in you, it makes you want to believe in them. In others and yourself. Euless was right about that.
Prepare to brave the dark? Let's do this.
I had hoped to bear witness to the moment our salvation is realized. But nothing must be left to chance. I will stop you here, no matter the cost. Wounded as I am, I knew that I would be hard-pressed to fight you on equal terms. And so I lured you to this place, where the advantage is mine. The Archfiends live?
Impossible. Scarmiglione and Barbariccia were sealed in Memoria, while Cagnazzo and Rubicante died in the Source.
You're not wrong. They are not the true Archfiends, but shades born of their residual ether.
If they are shades, then their strength will pale in comparison. Even should they fight as one, we may yet prevail.
We'll tend to the Archfiends. Go and put an end to Zeromus.
You'll do no such thing.
We'll join you as soon as we can.
It is too late. Eromus will awaken, and it shall devour any who come between it and its desire. Your companion is no exception.
Golbez, you sorely underestimate what I'm capable of.
I wouldn't be so sure. Time and again, she has faced insurmountable odds.
But no matter how hopeless things seemed, she's never given up the fight.
So long as she has strength of will to forge on, then so too shall we.
For we believe in her, and she believes in us. And together, our light can pierce blackest darkness.
And we've got us a trial. The Abyssal Fracture.
Oh, we are doing it. Right, okay. Yeah, it's disbanding for temporarily. Just wasn't sure about that. Hold on. Inviting Zao. There we go. Thine hath been reinvited.
Yeah, might want to remove the lunar subterrane from that.
Oops. What? It forgot. It was AFK for a while.
No worries, no worries.
It was doing something outside.
Gotta admit, if this is the music that's going to be playing during the fight, this is a nice battle music.
Oh yeah.
Okay, the Final Fantasy XIV version of Zeramus is definitely a sight. Okay, we got up to 3 DPS, so... Average wait time of 14 minutes, so... See if we can get in before that. I might as well head some place else while I wait for that to pop. Oh, up to 4 DPS. Just need the healers and the tank. Or second tank, I should say. So, let's see. Might as well see about the custom deliveries while I wait. See.
macroing, you show off?
Yes. I mean, it's macro is very useful for when you're making things in bulk, or making things in bulk and you don't have the bulk craft option.
Bulk craft option?
Yeah, because when you're because if you're not making a collectible, or you're not specifically trying to go for a high quality, there is an item to craft, an option to craft in bulk.
You mean like quick synthesis?
Yep, quick synthesis.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Getting ever closer to having all my gatherers and crafters leveled up. At the rate we're going, looks like we're going to be on par for the current average wait time.
Literally as you say that now.
I'm not complaining. I mean, if a little reverse psychology will get it to pop early, I'll take that win.
I don't reverse psychology. If anything, that's not reverse psychology, that's my... It's more like trying to tempt fate. Something. Aromas, huh? Ain't you ugly. Tally ho, bitch! Uh-oh. Oh crap, that's doom! Help!
Oh crap, 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 crap!
Vicious mother... Uh-oh. Ow! Oh, not again. Crap! Motion trigger! Well, this is gonna hurt. Oh, damn. Forgot how that attack works. tank. Other tank killers. Oh, this is gonna suck. Uh-oh.
Ooh, boy.
Get behind something, people! Ow.
Oh.
This is why I'm playing.
I think we did.
Alright, take two. Bad in a second to play this trial. Here we go again. It really doesn't like light, does it?
Yeah, that'd definitely be a no to that one. Shit. Okay, yeah, not time for puns. How's that take that?
Corner! Corner! Oh!
Ah, crap!
Well. That's a kill. Good to know.
Yes, very good to know.
So that attacks an instant kill attack. Ah!
Oh. It's okay, so avoid the hitting the meteors with the tethers. Noted.
Maybe. Wow. Wow, players will just bitch at us for getting it wrong without telling us what the problem was. Let's be fair, that would happen if this was Warcraft.
Oh, you are not wrong on that one.
Tank, what's this?
Shit.
Oh crap.
Oh crap, oh crap,
Crap,
oh crap,
crap,
oh crap, crap, crap!
We've been spending way too much time hanging out, mate. Our responses are very simple. Okay. corner, left corner, left corner. And, you know, let's avoid the deadly gas vortex this time, shall we?
Ooh, that was a little nerve-wracking. Okay, just do not. Okay, I think we're good.
Ah! That's the first time I get attacked. Pick Palooka. Buzzer red man. Oh no, not a doom stack! No! That's very bad.
Okay, I think we got far enough to where everything's gonna repeat now. Whew!
Oh, there's worse than that coming, Nick.
Yeah, still, I felt like a fight well won.
Are you all right?
Like all Void Sent, Zeromus cannot be killed. Sealing it in Memoria is the only way. That it should come to this. I failed my dear friend. Fell for the Ascian's ploy and unleashed the darkness. And after an eternity of waiting, I find myself on my knees. How disappointed must you be in me, in the foolishness and futility of it all. No, I will not let it be for naught. I will not allow you to pass. I will triumph in my crusade.
There is no triumph to be found in this madness. Even if the veil were to be unraveled, it would not undo what darkness has done to the world. Nor would it bring Golbez back. From his slumber, you know there is no return. You're weak and imperfect. You know it in your heart. In spite of this, do you truly believe that you can save everyone? I'm no better. Weak and imperfect and plagued by doubt. Which is why I need friends to walk beside me.
Light? But how?
This is proof that I believe in others, and they in turn believe in me. A light that illuminates the way in darkest despair. Be it in a ruined city locked in ice, or a world drowning in light, it was with faith in one another that life endured. I see it clearly now.
You think we are capable of the same?
It won't be easy. Having lived too long as Voidsent, we've forgotten how to trust. But one thing is certain. If Zeromus succeeds and everyone dies, we'll never have the chance to try. You asked me to join hands with you once, and I refused. I cannot take back that mistake. But I can extend to you the same offer. We can be better than we have been.
Of course. You were the Memoriat we met all those years ago. Yes, I remember now. We hoped you would join us in our quest to end the Contra Memoria. But you rejected us outright. It left both of us discouraged. Golbez most of all. If we could but overcome the fear that has shaped and divided us, we could change everything. Even in the midst of that terrible war, he never stopped believing in others. Not even at the end.
You're Golbez now. If you would live up to his name, then you must trust in people as he did.
I cannot forgive what you have done to my sister, but she may yet be saved. If you can help us see her safely home and protect the source, then...
As Zero's friends, we should gladly share what knowledge we have to help you restore the Void.
You truly believe the world of old can be ours again?
I do. So long as we work together.
Yeah, you've come a long way, Zero. That Echo flashback couldn't have come at a worse time.
we will disperse Zeromus's essence once more. The instant we do, you must call to Ashdaya.
Understood. Zero!
The suffocating darkness, like that of the rift. Impenetrable, disorienting, untethered, and drifting further away.
Be strong, Zero. Don't give up.
Hold fast to yourself. Look to the light within.
Your place isn't alone in the dark, Zero. Not anymore.
Of course. With this power from beyond the rift, I can do it. I can save everyone. Golbez, if you would make amends, then lend me your strength.
Ashdaya! Hear my voice and return to me!
O Urter, Unin. Kom an tranquil.
Have care. Zeromus makes to resurrect.
Not if I have anything to say about it. No more, fiend!
You're safe now, Ashdaya. You're safe. To my sister, I shall offer up the eye in this vessel. We, dragons, bring forth progeny with our very life force. That which my eye harbors should be enough to grant her corporeal form. Of course, this means I shall no longer have control over this vessel. I must ask you escort Ashdaya to the surface in my stead.
We came to bring her home, and we'll do just that. You have my word.
Thank you.
I mean, after all, Farshan, the journey's not over until we make it home.
You know, Estinian really has grown as a character, hasn't he?
Oh, by leaps and bounds. Pun not intended.
At long last, we shall be together again.
Mini dragon!
It's Midgard Stormer all over again.
Where are you going?
Our world may yet be restored. I thought it an impossible dream once, but having witnessed your miracles, I cannot help but believe. Nevertheless, I am the villain who wrought this tragedy, and in my misguided crusade, I compounded my sins. My place is not at your side.
Regardless of how you may feel, by lending me your strength, you've made amends. You've earned a new beginning. It's up to you what we become to one another. What we couldn't do yesterday, we might still do today. Working together. And should we want for strength, We need only rally more like-minded souls to our cause. So let's take the first step. The two of us.
Should be 2 more left to go now. Reunited at last.
Nope. Sorry, Nay.
Count was off.
That's the thing. Yeah, your count is off. There's actually 4 more after this one.
Words cannot well express my relief that we could rescue my sister, nor my gratitude to all of you.
This is the second to last of 6.5 though. 6.55 is there's 3 more, and those are actually the setup for dawntrail.
What of him, Golbez?
He felt it would be inappropriate for him to be present at your reunion with Adaya, and chose to remain down in the chasm. If you wish to hear an apology, however, I should be glad to drag him here.
Nay, that shall not be necessary. By his deeds hath he demonstrated his contrition.
So, what will you do now?
I've learned much, journeying together with you. Experienced things I could never have experienced alone. Together with Golbez, I hope to do the same as we labor to restore the 13th.
Then I suppose it's farewell for now.
Be sure to share with Golbez what you've learned of the Source and its reflections, as well as the true nature of light and dark. He is as resourceful as he is determined, and will surely make the very most of the insights.
Indeed. Once we've gained a better understanding of the situation, I hope we can rely on your counsel.
But of course, I too shall continue probing new possibilities, the better to be of aid when the time comes. Ah, speaking of which... From ocean rise and cloud bank form, from mountain spring and rainfall storm, from river flow and life be born. Come forth, my servant. I revised the incantation, which is not to say you know how it went before. Clear. Provided me with spare warding scales, which apparently provide greater
Told you
protection
that
than
they had
before.
some funny moments in Post Endwalker.
Wasn't expecting that to come back.
Well, it did say there was some moments of levity Post Endwalker. The most of them are.
This should keep the familiar safe. So long as you give the Nixie ether from
Most
time
of
to time, it will persist
Most
and
of them are
serve
in
as a
like
beacon
the
for
near
us
the
to
end of
find
Post
you.
Endwalker.
Already we find ourselves with a new ally. Thank you.
Ugh.
When you have the chance, please thank everyone for me. Those in Razatan, Garlemald, Sharlayan.
Goddamn.
The first and on the moon.
Breaking there.
A lengthy list. A gift for Reen. In return for the light she helped me harness. It's the Memoria holding Zeromus. If used to augment darkness in the first, it may help to create balance between our worlds.
An excellent idea. Similarly, why not entrust the Archfiend's Memoria to Zero?
In that case, I shall pass them on to Golbez, to inspire and admonish him in equal measure. You will, I'm sure. Just don't try to forcibly summon me. I won't come.
it is to say farewell. 'Tis past time we returned home. Pray, climb upon my back.
Till we meet again.
Do you realize, Nay, that because you completed the
No
that
matter
third
where we
option was a
are,
unique job
or how
function,
much
right?
time passes, our bond will endure. This I believe.
But you've completed the role quest safekeeping, so you've actually got a unique third option.
Ah. The one I gave felt fitting for the moment, for me at least. Besides, it's a voiced cutscene, so I know for certain that I can go back and re-watch it.
True, true. But yeah, now you have 4 quests left. If we include the current one. Well, after this, well, no, sorry. This one, the current one's reunited last, right?
Yep.
Yeah, then 4 quests after this one. Growing Light is the last one for 6.5, and then there's 3 more for 6.55. Yeah, Growing Light will be the last, like the last one for 6.5. Then the next 3 will be a proper build-up rail.
Opening up a branch location of the last dregs in the void, huh? I can only wonder what kind of colorful clientele they'll get there. Yeah, the last dregs, that's from the Omicron on Allied Society quests. Oh, and that reminded me. I went and looked up the looked up where to get the lolly hole, and it looks to be from a side quest, one that you can start the series over in Tomra. Yeah, at the beginning of it, you'll be looking for a quest, a disagreeable dwarf.
Right.
Yep. And once you just find that, start along that quest line, you should eventually get to where you'll get the lolly ho emote.
Interesting.
Oh, it's you again. Is everything all right?
So you were able to rescue Ashdaya. Thank the 12.
Channeling light from the first was rather ingenious. It may fall short of cross-rift travel, but it's still an impressive achievement in my book.
You're too kind. Suffice it to say, though, that I don't intend to rest on these laurels. There's always more to be done.
Zero stayed in the void, did she? Well, if I had known it would come to that, I would have said a proper farewell. Thanks for what? I don't recall doing anything in particular for her. On the contrary, she's the one who risked life and limb. Still, I'm glad that she got something out of her time here. As the days roll on, things will change for the both of us. But some things will remain as they are. As far as I'm concerned, Zero will always be a friend and comrade. And I will never forget her.
If she's working tirelessly to restore the 13th, it wouldn't do to be outdone here. When next Zero visits, we must see to it that you have a shiny new Garlemald to show her.
Indeed. And speaking of rebuilding, there's a matter I'd like to discuss with you and Alphino. Word has spread of our dealings with Razat Han, and people are excited by the prospect of standing on our own 2 feet again. Naturally, it won't be straightforward. It never is. But on the whole, I have a good feeling about things.
In other words, it may be time for us to limit our involvement. That Garleans might take the lead. I can see the sense in that.
No, that's not what I meant at all. Seeing as things are going well, we want you to take a rest. A proper rest. That's what I wanted to say on everyone's behalf. You've done so much for us already. Toiled beside us in the cold for far longer than anyone could ask. You've earned a reprieve 100 times over. So go on. Step away from here and head wherever you like. But if it were me, I'd choose somewhere warm.
I was thinking of taking a break anyway.
Far be it from us to go against such a heartfelt request. Though I would be lying were I to say matters here wouldn't weigh on our minds.
We could take a leaf out of Zero's book and roam about for a while. Maybe visit nations who share little history with Garlemald. Look for opportunities to foster future relations. We might learn something of recent foreign affairs that has escaped our notice.
As an independent party, we would be well suited to the task. An excellent idea, Alize.
Well, that hardly sounds like a rest at all.
For these two, that's about as much rest as you're gonna get out of them.
To us, it is the best kind of rest. Stimulating and meaningful.
If it's settled, then let's return to Sharlayan and consider our options.
Workaholics, the pair
What about the rest of you? Do you have any plans?
Yeah, they just can't help
We're
themselves.
indebted to Lord Fortuneau and his colleagues for their cooperation. 'Twould be meet to report on the outcome of our mission.
Then it seems we are all bound for Sharlayan. Upon arriving, let us seek out Atheles at the rostra and have her notify Father.
now growing light. Alright, time to finish off 6.5. As I just want to comment on I'm not one to turn down not one to turn down free food. I do have a delivery to make to the first.
You didn't pick the one about free food? Well, the Warrior Light's always gonna be hungry. Come on, let's be fair.
Yeah, always gotta be hungry, but you know, I got a job to do.
Yeah, but you don't have any world-shattering crises right now. Whatever.
Yeah, I promised Zero I'd make the delivery, and I aim to keep that promise.
Yep. Yeah, fair enough.
Besides, I can join for the feast after I'm done.
Yeah, true. Personally, it always goes with the thing with the personality. Like, its Warrior of Light is like super serious if there's an actual like an absolute dangerous crisis going on. But if it's like if we actually have downtime, just maximum smugness. All the way, maximum smugness. For example, that bit about the delivery. You know, when you get to do the Kupo thing in Shadowbringers, and that cutscene where you get to imitate a Moogle as a delivery service. Yeah, it did that.
Yeah, I went there too.
It's like when there isn't a crisis, Terra still, whether the Warrior of Light is going to be just like used. Say, if there is a smart ass option and we don't have a world-ending crisis on our hands, the Terra Still Warrior Light is just going to be using picking the
king has already shared what they glimpsed
most wise
in the
ass
source.
options possible.
The day is won.
Because it feels like spitting levity. It's like, you know, it's not the end of the world. The Warrior Light's gonna crack jokes somehow, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I try and have the sass and the humor as well. But in this particular case, yeah, a friend asked a favor, so I try and do my best by my friends.
Hearing the tidings.
Actually, that's one of the reasons personally it goes with
from my shoulders. Never before had I taken on
the whole
such
thing
a
with
monumental request.
What do we call it?
Small though it was,
that is actually one of the reasons, like,
in saving the
being the wise ass is like one of the reasons I always pick some of the nastier options in Hildebrand.
Furthermore, the endeavor
like not actually
to
caring for the
reaffirm
Inspector
bond
at all.
between
It's
the
like,
peoples of Norvrant.
you know, the Warrior of Light just absolutely done with Hildy's shit.
Nurturing this bond,
Half
we
the
will
time.
strive to
When
be
I'm
an
really done with this
example
shit,
for
more
the
like
world Zero aspires
it's
to restore.
absolutely like become rendered immune to it.
Oh,
Just not really jaded, but like so used to it. It's like, all right, we're fight. All right, let's get in on the let's actually get in on the fun kind
A
of thing.
Memoria crystal. I can
That's
feel
why you
it.
play
The tremendous
Brand.
darkness within.
I mean,
It's impressive.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to when we get to the dawntrail, Hildebrand, and see what new insanity awaits.
Oh.
Using darkness from the void to restore balance to this world. If such a thing could be done.
Well, well. Though night has returned to our world, darkness cannot arise of its own accord, much less in abundance. But if it could be brought here in like manner to how we channeled light to the void, it may well be possible to restore the empty in its entirety. Do you still have that spirit vessel with you? If so, I beg you loan it to me for a time. I would use it to investigate a way to have the tower receive rather than send energy. Thank you. I shall commence my work at once, in concert with Kalhai, and rigorously explore the possibility.
I too need to explore new possibilities for my powers. My recent experience at Nabatha Reng has taught me that. To that end, I will set aside botany for a time, and focus instead on myself. Knowing Zero is out there, doing her utmost to restore her own world, it inspires me to redouble my efforts.
There you are. I waited and waited, but you never came. What have you been doing here?
Ah, Gaia.
Gaia!
Oh. Do I know you?
Huh? Yeah, we promised to go for coffee biscuits, remember?
Ugh. I never agreed to anything of the sort. Besides, coffee biscuits are old news. I'd rather try something else.
What? I thought you liked them too. Well, no matter. The second serving has something for every taste. So let's just go.
Enough about that. What were you talking about? Harnessing darkness from the void. Now there's an idea. Of course, if you're dealing with darkness, Reen alone won't cut it.
I was hoping that you'd show up with this whole idea, Gaia.
Next time, call on me as well, alright?
If you don't recognize her, she's someone you get to know quite well with the Eden Raid series. So I wonder if she doesn't show up if you've never done the Eden Raid series. Then
Trying to check now. Unfortunately, I think things are bad up here. Okay, has loaded. Yeah, she only shows up if she only shows up if you've done the Eden Raid series.
nice.
Fucking annoying.
Now it's time for the free food.
It cannot be. Oh, Vashan, my darling little brother. To think that I will never see you again.
The way you carry on, anyone would think he was actually your brother. Save your tears now. His Excellency still has one of his eyes. And he has made it clear he intends to continue using his vessel. You'll see Varshan again. Never fear.
Truly? But will it be the little one?
Personally, I prefer the adult vessel. It cuts a gallant figure and has superior functionality besides.
I don't care about such things. My little brother is little and adorable.
God damn it.
Sisters, give me strength.
'Tis a fine thing being so loved.
Oh god.
Had enough of the revelry, have you? So, what's next for our hero? No need to decide just yet. You'll recall our escapades in the Void began with a treasure map I paid entirely too much gil for. You can't force an adventure. It'll happen when it happens. And you'll know when the time is right. Till then, it's good to lend an ear to others and their tales. And speaking of others...
Discussing each other's plans, are we? Alas, I have nothing exciting to share. I foresee an extended confinement in my Sharlayan chambers, compiling my theories on cross-rift travel. My research may be classified, prohibited by the powers that be. But so long as a bond exists between people, ever shall our worlds be connected. As it stands, a means to travel to the First is within reach, and I would be satisfied even should my research not exist in an official capacity. And what of you, Estinian? Have you any plans? He never was one to stay put for long, though I've no doubt he will make himself known when needed.
Yeah. For now, we'll just let him pull a Batman on us.
Your old stealth high by.
Meanwhile, old Sharlayan.
Everything appears to be in order. Oh, finished at last. So time-consuming. How nice would it be to have a mammoth to handle such tasks? Now then, let's have a look at you. Quite old, this letter. We'll need to store it carefully. Addressed to grandfather, and come all the way from Tuliolal, from a Gulu someone. Oh, the ink's too faded. Hardly anything is legible. Come on, give me something. A commission to investigate the Golden City in Tural. How odd. No one ever mentioned such a commission, nor have I seen any records. Something else in here. What an unusual earring. How does it relate to the petition, I wonder? Oh, did you go there, grandfather? To the Golden City in Tural?
We should probably mention Krell's the main character now for this expansion.
I mean, I've seen imagery of her going as a Pictomancer, so I figured as much.
Yeah. Krell is like the first Pictomancer in the game. She predates... she's basically the Pictomancer teaser character because,
Back again already, after making a show of leaving.
Kind of like how Alice was our first teaser for the Red Mage.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well,
we already knew Krell was going to be a
it,
Picto from the trailers for Dawntrail, without even actually doing this particular quest.
Quite a far
Well,
cry
technically,
from Tuliolal,
by that point, by
yes?
the trail of Dawntrail, so, this is what this quest is already out. Yes, that is what I'm at. Yeah. We already knew Krell was going to be Picto.
Let's go and find your candidate.
But her actual Pictomancer job
Our
was added to the
adventurer
game
friend.
before the job was added in the Dawntrail, the Dawntrail launch. So we did get a sneak peek, just like we did with Bowser. In fact, you'll actually get to see Krell use Pictomancer in a few quests. Since you get it pre-Dawntrail. So then.
Yep, we are.
You've got you have 2 quests after the one door closes. You have 2 quests left.
Indeed.
Now then, do we keep going or do we want to stop here?
I'll pick up the quest, but we can stop here.
Probably for the best. Got a doctor's appointment tomorrow anyway, so need to be getting properly hydrated for that. This is not fun. I think a doctor's appointment.
So yeah, if we're able to get a sit down for this this next week properly, we can officially get into Dawntrail.
Well, technically, the next 3 quests are still at Post Endwalker, but yes.
Yeah, I mean, yes, we're in.
But yeah, we will be shifting over to Dawntrail after you do this quest and the next 2. It's officially the start of Dawntrail.
Yep. So even though we're still technically in the post Endwalker, I think we can officially consider this we're now in the pre-Dawntrail era.
We are. This is patch 6.55. So yeah.
So yeah.
This is Growing Light Part 2, patch 6.55.
So yeah, we can wrap up for now.
The next 2 quests are The Game is Afoot and The Coming Dawn. The Coming Dawn is the one that directly relates to Dawntrail.
Alright then. In that case, let's start with the wrap up with thank you to you, Tara. Always a pleasure.
Of course, of course.
And thanks again to everyone who came by to watch the stream. Hope you all had a wonderful time, and until the next one, y'all take care now. Bye bye.